3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and welcome back to round 2 of this cEDH tournament sponsored by the SpikeFeeders. I am one of your casters, Noobzors, from the Into the North podcast, joined by my co-casters, Scotty Knows Gaming.
Hey!
Of the Twitch channel you're watching right now.
It's true. It's true. That is the correct one.
And my other co-caster, Turnip.
Hey, guys.
My IRL friend sitting next to me, casting this right now. Okay, so
hello
in
again.
this, hello, and so in this game we've got Kibitson on Gitrog Monster, insert clever phrase here, on Godo Bandit Warlord, Pongo on Najila Tempo, and we've got Pathrograss on Thrasios Foul Smasher Flash Hulk.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just looking at these opening hands from players, we've got Kibitson with Lion's Eye Diamond, Dark Blast, Confluence, Mana Confluence, Twilight Mire, Dark Confidant, Slaughter Pack, Putrid Imp. Quite a decent hand.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Okay, it looks like the Godo player is going to be starting things off for us, and his hand ain't too bad either. We're seeing a turn 1 Curse Totem, along with I expect to see Felwar Stone. Actually, no, maybe do we even Curse Totem here?
No,
That's
I
the
think
question.
we see Felwar Stone here.
Felwar Stone, and then you bank the mana into the Jeweled
Bank the mana
Amulet.
into the amulet, yep.
Yeah, and then because Seeding Song, does that get us, dude, quick maths, does that get us there next turn?
It
Do
does.
we get there off?
Yeah,
it
does.
Yeah.
Well, he will be one short this turn of casting Godo.
Right.
No,
Because-
casting and equipping.
Oh, casting and
Casting
equipping.
With the Seething Song.
Let's
So
see.
he goes up to
1, 2,
with
3,
the
4.
2 mountains, Mana Crypt, that's 4, Felwar Stone, that's 5.
It's only 7, right?
I don't think we're there.
6. Oh, no, it's 8 mana.
8, then plus the Seething Song?
No, 8 mana including the Seething Song. Because the Seething Song is plus 2, right?
Yeah.
So Seething Song is plus 2, Mana Crypt is 4, the 2 mountains gives it 6, and then the Prismatic Lens is plus 1, and then the Jeweled Amulet is also plus 1, right?
Okay, well, it looks like
I think we're...
It's like we're just going for the
Curse Totem. I mean, he's not. I guess not being there next turn. That's fine. I mean, you could just kind of run a gambit with the Godo Pass on turn 2. But I mean, looking at the Nagila's player's hand and seeing a pod full of green, that's kind of spooky.
Yeah,
not necessarily wanting to do that. Najila player, we've got a Nature's Claim, which doesn't look good for the Godo player, and a Rest in Peace, which doesn't look good for the Gitrog player or the Flash Hulk player. So that's kind of what you hope for when you're playing Najila, is that you've got your stacks pieces, which gives you time to find your combo.
Or to just build your board presence.
Yeah. Now this Curse Totem from the Godo player is going to really slow down everyone's starts.
Yep.
All these green decks really reliant on their mana dorks for getting a quick start.
It's a Curse Totem. It's a very strong hate piece coming out of Godo.
Yes, especially turn 1, basically for free because you have nothing else to do with your mana there.
It does shut off his Ogre should he top deck into it, but otherwise
He has enough mana.
Yeah.
He has more than enough mana.
Yeah, the contingency is definitely there.
Now with this Curse Totem out, we're going to see kind of where the Thrasios Foul Smasher player wishes they were on Thrasios Tymna instead.
Yeah. We're certainly going to miss the grind there.
Yeah, Kibitson's hand is looking a lot worse. Looking a lot worse into this Curse Totem.
As is Pongo's, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, this Putrid Imp is now just a dead card.
Yeah.
So we're likely going to want to see a Dark Confidant come down soon to start taking advantage of this stalled out board state.
Yeah.
Now this Dark Confidant is going to hopefully help Kibitson dig to an out to answer this Rest in Peace that I assume is going to be coming down turn 2 from Pongo.
Yeah.
Land go from Kibitson. That's.
I mean,
Oof.
what else can you do?
Yeah, nothing you can do.
I'm honestly a bit surprised we're not seeing the LED come down as just insurance against an early windfall
like a
or
twister.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the Ancient Tube for clever phrase. So just even more.
Yeah, so that's a win.
Nothing, yeah.
That's a win next turn, correct? He gets to bank. He hasn't banked with Jeweled Amulet.
Yeah, because he hasn't banked any mana. That's right.
Here's a Fellwar Stone
Yeah.
and a mountain, and then that's we're gonna turn 3 for a.
So that's 4, 5, 6 in lands next turn, plus 2 in rocks is 8,
And then
plus
plus 2
1
from
amulet
the-
is
and
9,
then 2 from the Seething
and
Song
2
as
from
well.
the Seething Song. That's the 11
Yeah.
mana.
Yep.
Now I'll give all of you guys, all of you guys in the audience, a quick Godo joke here. What's what's the hardest part of piloting for a Godo player? Turn up? Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
Counting
No
to
idea.
10 because the Godo player only has 11 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, some quality cEDH.
I think you
cEDH
okay,
for
and
you
I
guys.
think in making a subtle jape at Godo players, you actually reversed your numbers there, bud. Counting to
Did I?
11, they only have 10 fingers.
Oh no, I'm the
no.
fool. I've got egg on my face.
Oh
Darn.
man, look at you wearing the dunce
too-
cap.
Too eager. Okay,
Yeah.
so getting in for the beats on the ad nauseum player. That 1 point of damage could represent
Yeah,
1
there
to
you
2
go.
cards. So
Yep.
Yep. Easily.
you know, why not?
This just making a
Not seeing
statement.
the rest in peace. I guess this is a concession to looking at Godo's board state and being like,
Yeah.
well, this deck does one thing, and that's make 11 mana and cast Godo.
Yeah.
so let's hold up some interaction.
You think
Yeah,
we'll
I
see?
think the fact that there's Curse Totem means that it's
Yeah.
very difficult for the Garog player to combo off.
Nature's claiming this. Nature's claiming the Helm the Host is going to put Godo back into last millennia. Yeah, like
yeah.
Go
Back to the Stone
back
Age.
to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
yeah. This there's very select few outs, and being in red, you're going to really have to top deck into them.
Yeah, you need like Buried Ruins.
Buried Ruin.
Buried Ruins, Trash for Treasure,
Trash for
which I
Treasure.
think not a lot of good lists are on, but Doretti, Scrap, not Scrap Troller,
Well, Scrap
Goblin
Troller, if
Welder,
you had.
Goblin, what I was
Goblin
thinking.
Welders, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And some of them are also on the 1 mana regrowth.
Right.
That Nelson top card.
Welding Jar is
Codex Shredder.
Codex
Codex
Shredder.
Shredder. Welding. If Godo player draws a welding jar, that will save him
Yeah.
for his combo term, give him that protection that he needs.
So we see Dark
So
Confidant
here's the Bob.
out
Yeah.
of Kapitan. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the-
And there's a Nature's Claim, which is exactly what he wants to see.
Wow.
I mean,
Yep.
he doesn't know it yet,
Yeah.
but as commentators, that's going to save him from this rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a very, very good top
There's
deck.
a Wheel of Fortune, which
Oh boy.
gives insert, I think, the confidence he needs to run out for the win this turn. I mean, there's some risk of people holding up their interaction,
Yeah.
but you know, drawing this Wheel of Fortune allows him to just go for it and then draw a fresh 7. So
Yeah.
not too shabby.
Wow. Did he pass?
He elects to not go for
Seems
it.
like he passed.
Maybe he's a bit spooked about everyone holding up this mana.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see a Najila. So Pongo no longer worried about holding up his interaction.
hmm
And you know what? This just seems like a good time to get the Najila beats on. Curse
Yeah.
Totem is going to be slowing down everyone else.
Yep.
And you can just get in there for get your army growing.
And that's the thing, even under a Cursed Totem, Najila very strong because just keep pooping out warriors. Like
Yeah.
there's no
Now,
reason
how
to.
do you feel about the fact that last turn Pongo chose to keep up both his pieces of interaction, but then this turn instead of doing something like play up his rest
Rest
in
in
peace,
peace with interaction. Up.
exactly, he chose to tap out fully like that. That seems like in hindsight it might be a bit questionable, just like a kind of inconsistent game plan sort of thing.
So if he was holding up the Nature's Claim for the Godo player,
Yeah.
and then he sees the Godo player pass here, then that could give him the some confidence about
true.
that he doesn't
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
But
Well, he also has Swan Song, right, which is probably
Yeah.
fairly good against Girog Monster, given the
Yeah.
high density of tutors that they have. Right?
well, given that Kibitzon's turn 2 here was just a Dark Confidant, I can't
Yeah.
imagine anyone's too scared yet of the Gitrog Monster.
Oh, it is an explosive deck.
It is quite the
And,
explosive
play
deck.
a lot
Yeah.
of chain a lot of mana rocks into either Ad Nauseum or Get Rob Monster itself.
I mean, yeah, and Putrid Imp, Dakmore, sometimes they
Oh, yeah.
they do just have it.
Yep. Yep.
So we're resolving a Limdol's Vault here. Notorious card for taking a while.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think Panthergrass is looking for?
I'd say probably. So the Cursed Totem has to be fairly high on his list of things that he needs to deal with. But at the same time, I
Could
do
it,
see
could it
also
just be,
Notion
he's
Thief.
got a Notion Thief Time
Yeah,
Twister in hand.
yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
some way that he could get up easily?
Like Notion Thief is good against both Gitrog Monster and Najila.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see the mana. I mean,
Maybe he's just looking for a crypt,
probably crits.
so he can cast the Notion Thief right away.
Well, I mean, he's got the mana from the land with the Forbidden Orchard in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does have access to the Notion Thief, an end step Notion Thief.
Oh, sorry. Okay. This is Limdu as well on Pongo's main step. Or
Yeah.
End step. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So this could be something like interaction, because this hand is a bit interaction light. Something like a Pact of Negation or Force of Will to back up the Notion Thief Time Twister. Although Pact of Negation probably not the best way, because you're gonna lock yourself into that Notion Thief. So hopefully getting a Force of Will and stacking it so that he'll have the blue card on the next draw step or something.
No, I think if we get back to Pongo, it's gonna get very interesting with the Edric in hand.
He's got a Nature's Will in hand. That could just straight up close the
That
game
could just
unless
close
some
the
people are
game
throwing
out.
out blockers. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it can't at the moment under the Curse Totem, but he does have.
Oh, that's true.
He does have the claim, so it depends on. I think it's gonna kind of depend on what Clever Phrase does on his turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a really safe to be the Najila player right now.
Yeah, and
if you get to make it back to your turn, you get to drop some stacks pieces, hold up interaction, and then follow that up with the potential win.
Well, if he really wanted to, he could just Nature's Claims the Curse Totem, which unlocks the
the Arbor Elf, which
and then
gives
it'll
it to
be
him.
enough.
Yeah,
It'll be 4 mana
does.
to cast Nature's Will, right?
There is some.
Unfortunately, he won't have his Swan Song up for that, so
That's true.
it'll depend on how the other players play the game. Although it does, I would feel pretty safe into that, with considering there's only one blue player at the table.
Yep.
There is some serious politicking going on in the player chat at this point as well, with Pongo explaining that he can do whatever he wants because he is ahead of someone else in the turn order, and he can force them to hold up interaction. So there's the answer to him tapping out, I guess, to cast Najila. He feels pretty safe to fire away.
Yeah, Patrogras looking like he's holding up his Notion Thief here. Yeah. So he finds the Assassin's Trophy off the Limdal's vault there.
Yeah. There's no Vanifar in this pod though. Why would you even go for that?
Yeah, well, Assassin's Trophy seems like a quite the solid answer to the Godo player. Hitting both Godo or the Helm the Host, also allowing him to remove the Curse Totem should it come to that.
Also can hit Najila or Nature's Will.
Absolutely hits everything on board. So so quite the versatile answer.
Notion Thief is looking very strong right now, though. Like particularly very strong. With wheel effects and Edric.
Keepson's just slowly accruing this card advantage. His position isn't too great right now into this board.
No.
He's certainly, I'd say, the farthest behind at this point. But this Dark Confidant slowly giving him cards to get back in the game. This Vampiric Tutor is going to be massive. He's already got a Putrid Imp. He's got a Lion's Eye Diamond. Mm-hmm. This can easily set him up for the win as early as next turn. Should he remove this Curse Totem with his Nature's Claim, or should someone else?
Yeah, so he could. I mean, if he really went for it on this turn, would he be able to? So he has Lion's Eye Diamond, right? He'd be able to tap 2 mana.
He has to go Lion's Eye Diamond. He has to go Putrid Imp.
Yeah,
Vamp Tutor, Nature's Claim, and then crack the. I don't.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't have to Vamp Tutor because he has Dark Blast in hand.
That is
we'd be digging deep.
Digging deep. Looks like insert is. He's got the Duretti, so that's you just feel so confident going into it with this combo here, right? If you get your Nature's Claim gone, you've got your Duretti immediately for the backup.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he just goes Duretti, and then would you cast Godo first, or would you cast Wheel of Fortune first?
Sorry?
After he casts Duretti off the Seething Song here.
Wait, no. He's going he's going for the Duretti off the Seething Song.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this, right? Because wouldn't the idea be to go for Godo and then find your Helm the Host? And then if that combo goes south, because you've got enough mana to go for it with the Seething Song to equip to try to just win outright, then if that goes south, then you've got the Duretti or Wheel of Fortune as a backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
but electing to just go for the Duretti here.
The fact that he cast Duretti also makes me feel like maybe he's considering casting the Wheel of Fortune this turn.
Could be.
So he wants to empty his hand out, right? Because the
that would be the absolute dream of Pathogras right now.
Could you imagine opponent casting Wheel of Fortune?
And it looks like that's what's going to happen.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Disaster.
Everyone is about to get
disaster has
blown
struck.
out.
Oh, dear.
Luckily, Kibitson with the Dark Blast to save the day.
Yeah.
But Dark Blast, a card that many Gitrog players, you mentioned that card on the Gitrog server, and you'll get quite the divide.
Yeah,
it's quite the contentious card. But
I think the card is fine.
It does kill Notion Thief.
It kills Notion Thief. Yep.
It kills a bunch of things, not just Notion Thief.
No. The main reason people would run that in Gitrog is to answer Spirit of a Labyrinth, which is a hard stop to Gitrog unless you run a card like Dark Blast, or specifically Dark Blast as an out.
And you draw so many cards that you can always dredge it multiple times to kill things with higher than 2 tough or higher than 1 toughness.
I've had that done to me several times.
There you go.
I think Noobs has probably done it to me. Maybe.
No, I have not been on Dark Blast in a hot minute. So,
it must be Sean then, Jamaican dude.
Yeah, one of the other Gitrog players in our meta. So here's the Dark Blast.
Yeah.
Pathogras probably probably not feeling too happy about this. He was about to get a free 28 cards.
Yeah. Well, mind twisting each opponent is probably the most relevant part.
I mean, the Go-To player doesn't care too much considering
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
It's already out. But yeah, this surprisingly the Gitrog playing the interaction here.
Yeah.
the interactive deck.
Yeah.
This also potentially gives him the opportunity to Nature's Claim should he want, although I probably don't want to.
He already cast the Vamp Tutor.
Oh,
with his other mana.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, so this Slaughter Pact is actually going to be quite decent in holding back actually all 3 of these decks.
Yep.
The Flash Hulk Thrasios File Smasher player, Pathogras, is going to be trying to find a Incubation Druid off of his Hulk pile, which is going to be vulnerable to the Slaughter Pact. The Godo is vulnerable to Slaughter Pact, and so is Najila.
Yep. So,
not too bad to be sitting on a 0 mana interactive spell that hits all of your opponents.
Yeah, certainly.
And then we also see the Dark Confidant really pulling its weight now.
Yeah.
Right? It's like every turn that passes into the game, you're drawing 2 cards a turn, which, like, if your deck has a lot of tutors, at some point you will hit some action, right?
Yeah, and with this Putrid Imp in play and this Vampiric Tutor resolving, we could see a win threatened from Kibitson next turn.
Oh yeah, very easily.
Lion's Eye Diamond could potentially be showing its strength.
Yeah, Lion's Eye Diamond to power out the Gitrog monster, doing its best impersonation of Black Lotus.
Yeah.
The proper impersonation.
Yeah.
So is there any chance this Duretti lives? That's my question.
I can't see it being allowed to.
There's just it's just free, right?
Yeah,
it's just.
So I mean, if anything, the Dark Putrid Imp already takes it down, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, I assume he's going to plus and then just a free plus.
Yeah.
Right, putting up to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
but he can discard a card to. Wait, does Putrid Imp gain flying or it pumps?
I believe on discard it gains flying.
Okay.
Threshold
I
+1/+1.
Okay. I thought it discarded a card to pump its power, so I was like, you could just discard anything.
Yeah, but I mean, this Duretti is dead on board to Pongo.
Oh yeah, to a lot of things.
Yeah. So, well, I guess with this Notion Thief gone, they're going to be wheeling. So, well, goodbye, all of
Nature's
this.
Will. It's notable that Pongo discarded his Rest in Peace there as well, right? So maybe a little bit of punishing for not casting it earlier against both the Gitrog monster and what he has to assume is a Flash Hulk deck.
Yeah. Okay, so we see some Welding Jar, Goblin Welder, Panharmonicon, Ricochet Trap. So unsurprisingly, lots of fast mana from the Godo deck, but also quite importantly, it's got a lot of recursion, and so we've got Panharmonicon as a cost reducer.
Yep.
We've got Ricochet Tap as counterspell protection.
Yep.
We've got Welding Jar as
another
removal protection.
Yep.
Notably because Ricochet Trap can't protect you from Nature's Claims and whatnot. So that's actually quite the strong draw from Insert Clever Phrase here.
Yep.
Pongo drawing into a hand of
a lot of interaction
and a Tainted Pact, which is a tutor that can find whatever effect you want for that whatever Duretti or Nature's Will is gone.
So I guess if Pongo can deal with the Cursed Totem on this turn, then he'd still he has a bit short on mana to be able to both cast the Tainted Pact and whatever else he needs to win with Najeela, right?
Yeah, I think this is with everyone having a fresh 7. I think tapping out or going for this might. I mean,
his opponents are all tapped out.
They are all tapped out.
He has Pact of Negation in his hand. So.
Yeah, so if he had the mana, this wouldn't be a bad time.
No.
So, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can remove the Cursed Totem and find his the outlets he needs. Right, because Tainted Pact for Duretti that costs 4 mana, and then you need the.
I was thinking of Tainted Pact for the Druid's
repository,
but that also costs 5 mana, right? To take both Tainted Pact and cast the repository.
Yeah, no, you can't you can't get there.
No.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see a Mystic Remora pass with all the interaction up.
Yeah, it seems very decent.
Yeah,
and then still pretty strong.
Looking to Path Regress, let's see what we got. We've got a Gilded Drake, Carpet Flower, Spellseeker, Summoner's Pact, Abrupt Decay, Imperial Seal, Polluted Delta. Not a bad hand either. That Imperial Seal could go ahead and find a flash with that Summoner's Pact to find the Hulk, or Spellseeker for the flash, and Imperial Seal is potentially a backup. And the Carpet of Flowers, unfortunately, not gonna be too good into this part right now.
No. You have a 5-color opponent, and that isn't heavily base blue.
Okay, when we have Insert Clever Phrase going for it. With the Panharmonicon, when we were flapping our jaws here, Insert Clever Phrase was doing the math.
Yeah. Just deciding
that everyone else was tapped out, and he's got the win here.
Did he
Hammer of Nazan first. Yeah.
See, with Panharmonicon, you only need to count to 10.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
That's the easy part.
Easy mode.
Yeah.
Well, we were. Yeah, we were maybe perhaps looking a little too much into it.
Little short-sighted there from us, but man.
Well, hold on now. There's still. Oh no, there isn't a Slaughter Pact anymore.
No, what we should have seen is Pongo go for the Pact of Negation. Would there be any way you could pay for it potentially off the Tainted Pact even?
I don't know if his list runs anything like Dark Ritual, right? That would be the issue.
Well, you would need the Tainted Pact and then also have the blue mana requirements for the Pact of Negation. Yeah, so looks like that's just it. There's really nothing left to this. Moving to combat and swinging in for infinite damage. Godo, Bandit Warlord is gonna steal up this pod for Insert Clever Phrase here.
Yep.
That brings him to a 2-2 finish in these preliminary rounds. So we've got two players already in solidifying their seats for the finals pod, that being Sick Robot and Bobby.
Yep.
With their was that
3-1, I think.
Yeah, well, 2 wins and a bye and no losses. So those records are going to be guaranteed seats in the finals. So we're gonna have to see how these other pods shape up.
Okay.
So let's move on to the next games.